Hi guys, Randall here. This morning is when we'll finally know if I'll be able to feature Black Rose Helena in some videos or not. And taking a quick look at the banners. Obviously there's the scam 3-step banners where you can spend 6k paid viz and only have 25% chance of walking away with what you want. I don't recommend this one, even though they added some shards for her. There's her featured banner, and with this you get the Mog coins, which can be used to pity her. Pitying takes a total of 40,000 viz in terms of pulls, so it is quite expensive, but you also get the pity tokens doing the card step up, so that's possibly a way of getting it if you don't want to just pull for the Black Witch. But my thoughts is, obviously the 9 step up has more value. You're getting a total of 40, 40, 40, 80, so 200 shards, which means 20,000 viz value. And it costs a total of 14,000. If it's the same, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps, so yeah, 14,000. So you're getting more shards in viz value than what you're paying for, like most step-ups. So it's actually worth doing, but the thing is, this does not give you the tokens to pity her. So you could end up spending all the way to 54k viz before getting the Black Witch if you decide to do the 9-step first. So I've thought about it myself. I'm still kind of hesitating because I want to make sure I get her early so I can work on her as per resonance and whatnot. And even if I were to pull her in her featured summon, I would still do the 9-step just because of the shard value. But if I begin with the 9-step and I pull her in there, I don't need to do the other banner at all or pity her. So I think because of that random chance, we'll go ahead and do the 9-step first. If I don't get her in the 9-step, I'll go for the regular banner until I hit pity. Right now I don't have enough viz for that, but there are a couple story chapters that I haven't done yet, so I know I can get quite a bit more viz by doing that. So if that's the case, I'll take a break in this recording and then do a second part where I do the rest of the pulls. So with that said, let's begin. If I pull her very early, I might go for that vision card because it seems awesome, but for now we're aiming for the character before anything else. So with all that said, let's begin. I'm pretty sure this is one of those where you can only get UR units, right? Yeah, all acquired UR will be units. So we know what this is. Let's take a look. And obviously, I will not be using my paid viz, so I only have 42k to pull with here. I am very much against the idea of using paid viz for something that can be done without paid viz. They are not the same currency in my perspective, even though you can use them for the same purpose. So let's walk through this first summon. Other units I would like, obviously King Mont, I don't have him, so that would be cool. And then in terms of units, there aren't really a lot of other not time-limited units that I don't own. There are a lot of vision cards that I skipped, but unfortunately in the 9-step you cannot get UR vision cards, so that's not really a factor. So I am not sure what I would want in terms of other UR units. I guess some Frederica and Venera shards would be really fun for their EX jobs, and Rain as well, so there are a couple options here. So this time 40 unit shards for the Black Witch. Oh, and I did not say that, but I looked at the banner, and the regular banner for King Mont had a regular UR rate in there. But for Black Witch Helena, for some reason, her rate is the premium rate, so half the typical rate. So chances of getting her without hitting the pity are actually quite low. I can totally see people pulling all the way and only getting her through pity, just because 0.4% chance of getting the unit is very low. But there are okay chances in the pity. So when you fill the 5 summons and you have one that's 25% chance. So I guess that's decent. But yeah, let's keep going. So for now we've got some shards, no UR yet, but this is a free step, so a fun one. Do we? Nope, Silver Book. Let's see what that gets us. It's a unit on top, of course. Will it upgrade? I feel like it's our third summon. We're kind of due for a little bit of an upgrade. And I'm really hoping for her. The reason I usually skip meta units, but the reason I want to go for Black Witch is because she has such a fun kit, and her design is really cool. So when there's a unit that I like that much, it doesn't matter to me. She could be weak, and that would not bother me that much. The fact that she's strong is not the main reason I'm going for her. Just she has an interesting kit with the ability to tank, heal, and damage, and I like that quite a bit. So now step 4, what are we getting? Summon ticket for a statue. Sure, okay, nothing out of this world. Let's see, are we lucky? It's a gold book, but there are some shards. So is it a scam gold book? Yes, it is. So that's the second one of those we've got. Let's just skip ahead and go a little bit faster here. So nothing very interesting outside of some more shards for her. Now let's see, step 5. I'm not sure what this one looks like. Blossom, so that's pretty good. This step up only gives 2 blossoms, I think. It's a very low. Oh no, you actually get 6. All right, so that's good. I'll be able to EX another unit as well. That's definitely a pro of it. So unit on top, but not a gold book. So we don't know what we're getting, and there's no shards in there. So we'll see. I'm really happy to get Marial shards, even though she's already at 99, because she's one of those units that I will definitely take to EX jobs when she gets it. I think her base kit is really nice, and she's one of the strongest MR units as well. Let's see. All right, no URs in 5 steps so far. Definitely not my luckiest step up for now. Alrighty, step 6, we're in another free step now. No shards in there, so we'll see if it's a gold book. It is a unit. Alright, we have our first UR unit. Now, the Black Witch has more chance than any other unit, but the pool is pretty large, so let's see if we're lucky here or not. Nasha, such a fun unit to use. I don't need her shards unless they release some more EX jobs in the future. But I'm always happy to see her. I've actually been using her in Arena this week, alongside Luelle and Tibi, and she's performing very well in the current map. So what is this? Let's see. I'm going to cross my fingers and go for it. Nope, Glaciella. She's already at 99, so not that great of a value. I guess. Okay, step 7 now. We're getting... how many shards? 40 more shards and a branded tablet ticket. I wonder if those have the axes and books in there or not. Silver. All right, we got the shards on top. Let's skip this one again. No reason to take this longer. We have quite a bit of pulling to do this morning, so. Okay, Kedia shards, sure. Nothing out of this world again. And we're now at step 8. Which gives us 2 more blossoms, so at least that's some pretty good value. Hopefully a gold book since there are no shards. Nope, silver book. Alright, let's still walk through it. We might get an upgrade in this one. So, yup, flag, yup, bomb, sure, some basic vision cards. Sosha. I've been taking my SR units to 99 slowly. I just need to level their jobs, but they're just about usable, so pretty eager to feature them. Livial, also 99. I've been using her in the tower for great value. She's definitely an incredible healer. And then Lilith is one of those that I want to level, especially now that we have the Flame Tongue. I feel like she can do some decent fire damage with her barrage, among other things. So, a build that I want to try out eventually. Alright, step 9, 80 shards. That's the step with the most value. 3 blossoms and 80 shards is definitely worth to 2000 viz. Bronze book, sure. Shards on top. We already know we don't get a unit in there, so let's just skip that. So far, we've done the step up, no luck on her. So that means I'm going on the normal banner, and we're gonna start getting those pity tickets, and hopefully we pull her without needing them, because it's 40,000 viz and I'm gonna need to do some more story before I can finish that. But let's begin. So yeah, her drop rate is 25% in the guaranteed slot, but otherwise she's actually got the 0.4%, and usually units have 0.8%, so she has a half the rate. And then yeah, I could potentially get King Mont in there, but his rate is extremely low, so while that would be fun, it would be pretty surprising. Let's begin. I have enough to do, what, 2 pities? Perhaps more? No, 2 pity for now. So, okay, unit on top. Oh wow, that's a lot of MR units. Most of the MR units are maxed, but I love getting them like this because getting their shards for maxed out EX jobs takes a long while. Like whenever you pull a UR unit, you get 40 shards, but for these, it's only 20 a go. So you need a lot of pulling before you can take one all the way to 120. I know for Nasha, who's the only regular pool unit that I've taken to 120, I actually used the 100 shard tickets that was for UR and lower units. It felt like a bit of a waste, but at the same time, I did not have any older UR units that I wanted more than I wanted to level Nasha. All right, we've got a UR, our second one so far in 11 pulls. I think we're a little bit below average in terms of luck, but if we get her, I will not complain. Yeah, I would be very thrilled to still have a bunch of Viz and have her added to my account. So let's see. I've got fingers crossed. Nope, we want your mom, kid. Get out of the way. All right, so 2 steps done, some Revius shard, that's always fun. Let's continue. I do have enough shards to actually MLB all the way to level 120 Stern. I just didn't want to use the Blossoms for that, but I feel like he would be an interesting unit to level up eventually. Again, bunch of MRs. I feel like we're pretty lucky with the MR drops, but just not with the UR. Okay, Margaret again, Nasha again, sure. Oh my god, another MR? Wow. Alim, great unit. Definitely worth leveling if you're looking at MR units to use. And then no upgrades, so Grace. Okay, I feel like there was more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 MRs in one go. That's pretty crazy. Okay, next step. I'm seeing my Viz go so quickly. It's painful. I've skipped going hard for King Mont, and then I've skipped all the vision cards in the meantime. I did go for Luell, but I used paid Viz for the guaranteed for 6k. So I was really trying to save my my free Viz there for either I was thinking Black Rose Helena or Charlotte, but doing Black Rose Helena's review, I understood just how much she had a playstyle that I would love to use. So I decided to go for her. Maybe due to the half rate, that was not the best decision, but we'll see how the fortune favors me or not. It's the kind of thing where the rate is so low that some players might get her very early, but most players will actually have to spend quite a bit of resources before being able to get her. So Bronze Book, again, at least 2 MR units. Let's see, all units, that's pretty crazy. I'm wondering, does this step up have MR vision cards? It should, right? I should have looked at that. UR vision cards, I mean. Because there are a bunch of cards that I need, and I would love to get them, but yeah, we'll see. All right, Lilith again. So far, we haven't really seen a lot of luck. So this one has a 25% chance of being her. Are these good odds? No, but for gacha, it's pretty good. So let's see, Silver Book, and we know this one is the guarantee, right? Yep, so it's time. Damn it. Miranda, okay, 25% did not land. Miranda, very fun unit, very eager for her EX job. If it's anything like Silma's EX job, she will come back to usable unit in the meta, and that would be really cool. Oh man, this hurts. I was hoping to only do 1 lap. I don't like chasing hard after a unit, and if there was no pity that could eventually give me Black Rose Helena, I would just skip her and eventually unit of choice ticket her. But since there is a pity, And since I'm a content creator and I want to be able to showcase her when there's still some hype about her, I decided to go for it. If I was just taking the best decision for my account, seeing as I don't need her to compete right now, it would have probably been better to just spend that viz on shards. And so when I naturally pull her, or if I'm getting her out of a UOC ticket, I would have enough to max her. Now I feel like I'm just throwing away a bunch of viz, so it's going to be hard to actually get her shards once I pull her because of that. But in exchange, I get to feature her earlier and potentially make use of her in Arena. But I don't think that'll really be necessary. I have a strong enough account that I can compete using just about any units I have. So let's go. We're closing in on our second lap already, which means we have burned through most of my viz. But let's keep going. Is this UR? All right. Was that our fourth UR? Yeah. Nivlu. Damn it. But really, we're not getting a lot of URs. I feel like we're way below average, and sometimes I'll get 2 URs a pull, like 2 or 3 times in a row, but now I'm not seeing a lot of them. All right, let's keep going. I don't like skipping when it's a unit on top, because I feel like I'm going to eventually skip her, and the walking animation is pretty fun. Especially since I recently learned that the walking animations for characters are different. So you can get one where they wave, one where they bow, and it's going to vary. So there's actually some random. You don't see all the possible animations. Okay, Sir O. I'm going to have enough shards to get him to EX120 if I want to at that point. Not very interested into that, though. He's an evasion character, and I already have quite a few of those. Lorela, I wish she was good. I've got her to 99. I've tried her quite a bit on a crit damage build since she crits all the time. But even with that, her damage is very low, and her accuracy is actually pretty lackluster unless you're using sharpshoot, so you can't really leverage barrage all that much. Ravias again, Adelard. I'm getting a lot of MRs though. Okay, 2 more steps, and then we'll have another pity done. Let's see, this one's another silver book. Oh, at least 3 MRs. This pull session will have really given me a lot of MR unit shards, so that's a good side. I wish they would release EX job for MR units quicker though. We're getting them very slowly. Much more slowly than we get the UR EX jobs, and I understand it's probably a matter of hype, and I know not a lot of players would invest in MR EX, but when we get them, it's fun, it's different, so I'm a big fan of that. So, is the pity thing a unit or not? That's the big question. So we get 1 gold. Oh, that means we get a gold on top, right? Nah, it's this one. So that's the guaranteed pity, 25% chance. I think I got it. That's got to be it. Yes! Okay. So it cost us almost all our viz, but it would take me like a bunch more if I were to try to go to pity. So I'm happy about what I saved. I'll just be happy that I got her. So it did cost us, what, 30,000 viz? But that's fine. For a half cost unit, it's actually not bad, a bad ratio. So now that we've got her, let's see, that was it. We have the unit. That's very cool. We can now exit this, and I'm curious to see how much metal, how close were we to pity? So let's go take a look at that, and then we'll end the video. So first of all, I'm gonna grab my presents. I have earned a bunch of those medals. So we're gonna go spend them. Mug shop. Now I was saving all the way to 2,000, so I could do this and get her for free. But at that point, much better to get some of her shards. So with these pulls, I can get 60 shards, which is better than nothing. Oh, I was wondering how I had that many shards, but it's the 9th step. So that's it. All right, so we are halfway to level 99. I'm planning on getting her to 115 quickly, and then I'll slow build her the rest of the way. So that was it, guys. Hopefully you found this a little bit enjoying, going through the ups and downs of pulling with me, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.